welcome to Mastermind Academics. In today's video, I'm going to take you through CAPSIM round 8 of the simulation. And maybe if you need help in the CAPSIM simulation or any related simulation, text us on the email in the description or on the WhatsApp number on the description, and we will sort you out. Thank you. So, as I've said, at the moment we are in round 8 of the simulation. This means that we are at the end of the simulation, and I'm going to take you through how we'll make decisions for the last round of the simulation. But before that, we need to go through the report before we make our decision. So we shall open the report, and the report is simply the round 7 report, and we are the Chester company. So you can see maybe our ROS in the last round was 9.1. We had 1.97 as our asset turnover, meaning we are leading in this team. We had the most highest sales of 307,166,950. Maybe we had a contribution margin of 30.9%. And maybe if you can look at our stock price, you can see that we are at the top, because you can see that we are the Chester company. Here we are. So meaning we are at the top. We are heading to maybe a closing stock of $120. And that means that we are dominating the simulation at the moment. Maybe you can go through segment by segment so before we make our decisions. You can see also that maybe before going through the segments, you'll notice that we are actually dominating the most number of products that we have sold in each and every segment. So under the traditional segment, you can see that in this round, they need an ideal age of 2.0, price of 16 to 26, ideal positioning 9.9, and size of 10.1. They need 14,000 to 19,000 reliability, or the MTBF. Down here, you can see that for cake, we sold 2514 products. And to the next, which is the low-end segment, here you can see that they need a price of 1121.50, ideal age of 7.0, performance of 5.2, and a size of 14.8, MTBF 12,000 to 17,000. For the high-end segment here, they expect an ideal positioning of performance 15.2 and size 14.8, age of 0.0, MTBF 20,000 to 25,000, price 26.5 to 36.5, and maybe into the last segment, into the second last segment, which is the performance segment. Here you can see that MTBF is 22 to 27,000, ideal positioning, performance of 16.4 and size of 11.1. They need a price between 21.5 and 31.5. Lastly, they need an edge of 1.0. Lastly is the size segment, and here you can see this is what customers expect: an ideal position performance of 8.9 and size of 3.6, an edge of 1.5, MTBF between 16,000 to 21,000, and a price of 21 to 31.50. So that's what customers expect in each and every segments. And after going through the report, we are now ready to make a decision. So after going through the report, I decided that to come up with this decision for this round. So for cake, I decided that it should use a performance of 10.6 and a size of 9.4. Then you can recalculate, and then you see the revision date. You can see that the revision date is 7th of April 2032. Next is the CEDA, and for CEDA also I decided to make the decision 6 as the performance and 14 as the size. So if you recalculate, you can see that the revision date is 30th of June 2032. Next is seed 15.8 as the performance, 15.8. And then a size of 4.2. Then if you recalculate, you can clearly see that the revision date is 18th of September 2032. For quote, I said that you should use 16.4 as the performance and a size of 11.1. And maybe if you recalculate, you can see that the revision date is 27th of May 2032. Lastly, for cure, I decided that to use 8.9 as the performance and a size of 3.6. And maybe after recalculating, you can see that the revision date is 1st of June 2032. There are no changes on the MTBF, so we shall just maintain them like that. On the right hand side, you can see the perceptual map, and here you can see the positioning of the new positioning of maybe of the products in red. Next is the marketing department, and the marketing department is divided into two: the pricing and the promotion and sales. So we shall start with the pricing and forecast. And at the pricing and forecast, I decided that we should maintain our price for cake, also after keenly going through the report. For cedar, I decided that also we maintain the price of 18. For seed, I decided also we maintain the price. Also for cot, we maintain, and for cure, we maintain our prices because our prices are favorable for our customers. Under the forecast part, I decided that here, remember that under the forecast part, we are predicting the number of products that we want to sell in this round. So for cake, I decided that we should sell around 3,000 products. For cedar, I decided that we sell 5,400 products. For seed, I decided that we sell 1,800 products. For cot, I decided also we sell 1,800 products. And lastly, for cure, I decided that we should sell 2,200 products. And then we can calculate and see some changes or some impacts on the gross revenue, the variable costs, also the contribution margin, and also you can see changes on the less promo stock sales. Next department is the second sub-department in the marketing, which is now the promotion and sales. And here we are simply talking about the promotion budget and the sales budget. You should know that the promotion budget normally promotes customer awareness, and the sales budget normally promotes the customer accessibility. So for them, we shall just maintain all of them at 2,000. That's fine for the promo budget and the sales budget. Next is the production. Sorry, the maximum value is 300. Just a second. So I shall put here 300 for each. And then, as I've said, the next department should be the production department. And under the production department, we are simply responding to what we have forecasted. So under production, as I've said, we are simply responding to what we have forecasted. You can see that the unit sales forecast for cake is 3,000. We have an inventory of 83, so it's good if we could produce 3,000 products. For cedar, we should produce 5,400 because we don't really have much capacity. For seed, we'll produce 1,700. For cot, we'll produce 1,750. And lastly, for cure, we'll produce some 2,100 products. Then we can recalculate. At the moment, we are not buying any capacity because it's simply at the end of the simulation. Also, we're not buying on any automation, so we shall just maintain them like that. Next department is the human resource. Human resource is normally the HR. Now the HR, we are simply making decisions for the recruiting spend and the training hours. So recruiting spend, we shall just maintain it at 5,000 and training hours at 80. We shall just maintain it like that. Next is the finance department, and the finance department is not really important at the moment because we are not going to finance our company maybe by taking any loan at the moment. So we shall just maintain it like this, and maybe, for instance, we can see that we started the year with 50,936, but we are ending the year with 110,533. So that's the cash positions, and you can see that we have made a very, very big maybe win in this round. This graph will show you maybe the retained earnings that we have, the common stock, the long-term debt, the current debt, and maybe the accounts payable. On the other side, you can maybe, if you want to take a loan, you can feed in here, but at the moment you're not taking any loan to finance or to fund the company. Lastly is the TQM. TQM is simply the total quality management, and for this one we normally have the TQM initiatives, so we are going to give them 1,000 each for each and every TQM initiative. TQM mainly has many impacts, one of them being it reduces the material cost, also it reduces the labor costs, and maybe reduces the R&D cycle time, and it also reduces the administration costs in the company. TQM is also important because it increases the demand in the company. So those are the impacts of the TQM in the simulation. So after making our decisions, we are done with that, and maybe you can check our balance scorecard. And under the balance scorecard, you can see that our score is 75 out of 100. So that means that it's excellent at the moment. So we are going to update our decisions and then wait for the results. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like my video. Thank you so much.